Good morning, noon, or night. Ecorvion here, and welcome back to Shadowlight / Beacon SMP. Today, we've got some very sad news. It's, probably the hardest decision I've had to make since starting YouTube, but we'll get to that in a second. Gonna have a long discussion. Sorry for the, discussion episodes. These past few episodes, there's not been much to do except for this, which I will get to in a second. But first off, you might be able to tell from my voice, I am extremely sick. This is actually, fun fact of the day, this is the first time that I have talked. Whoa, okay, kill you. This is the first time that I've talked in, I'd like to say 3 days. This recording, right here, first time talking in about 3 days. So, it's, I'm not warmed up, I'm not going to be warmed up. I just want to get this episode out, because I have some things to chat about, and I want to keep my schedule consistent. So, first off, we have this nicely designed, crafting table. Personally, I think I'm gonna make a resource pack that has a stone pressure plate on top of a crafting table, because that just looks really nice. That looks... See, wouldn't you craft on top of stone? Instead of wood, like, wood would get slashed. Wood would get hacked and slashed, but stone, no. Stone says pretty nice, actually. And, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be sniffling this entire episode. But either way, I really like the way that this stone pressure plate looks. I do think... Oh yeah, sand. So, I digged out this one... Okay, so I dug out that entire place, got a bunch of sand in my inventory. There we go. There's that. And not much else from there, since it's a pretty sandy area. It is a ocean-ish. Ah, dang! The side blew up. Frick! Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen at all. Huh. That's a dilemma. Okay. As you might be able to tell, that was all pre-planned. I don't know if you could tell, you probably couldn't tell, since my acting is so well and blah 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 blah. But yes, that was pre-decided that I'm going to blow this area up. Not pre-decided that that was going to blow up. That was a mistake. You have to fix that, and most likely all my stuff's gone. Yeah, it's gone. I honestly don't care. I could care less. It's come to that point in Beacon where I just don't care about my stuff anymore. It's stupid care. Because I'm leaving Beacon SMP. Yeah. This is probably the hardest decision I've had to make since I started YouTube. And this is going to be a very chatty episode, just warning you, it's a bunch of ums and ahs, because I have a lot to say. So yeah, just hopefully you can bear with me through my tired, sick voice, my nasally, congested vibe. We can get to a good place. We can get to a really good place by the end of this episode. Whew. But until then, let's chat. So, about, I'd like to say, oh gosh, let me just think. A few months ago, it was a few months ago, we started season 2 of Beacon SMP, and I was extremely active. You might not be able to tell from the videos, but I probably got more done in a short amount of time on that season than I did in this first season, which is ridiculous because I got a lot of stuff done in a short time on the first season. I didn't record... I recorded barely any of that, though. I recorded maybe 10 minutes on that season. And it's it was for various reasons. It was one because I wanted to get episode 50 out before I did anything, which obviously that has not happened yet, so not gonna be a factor. But I wanted to get that out, and I wanted to. That's really all I wanted to do. Episode 50 was going to be my crowning moment. It's going to be the big achievement that I've been waiting to put on my channel, but no. Alas, did not really work out that way. I need to go grab a stone pickaxe. But back to Beacon SMP. I ended up recording, I'd like to say, 5% of what I did on that season, which it just stupid. I'm sorry. That's just, it's stupid to me. It wasn't a good season. Just put it that way for me, at least in terms of videos. And by the end of it, even once I started making videos, I was feeling pretty down. I was feeling like we weren't really getting anywhere, feeling like we needed to do something new. And then Zolj was very adamant for a reset. Well, Zolj, it was mainly... no, Zolj was the first season, so, yeah. It was kind of all of us. I'm getting my facts mixed up because I'm so sick and tired, I'm sorry. I'll probably put some post-editing in there to correct my mistakes, if I do make mistakes when I'm talking here. But either way, it was either Zolj or me and PeasB talking. We decided that Beacon Season 2 had just been... It had been a flop. There was not much getting recorded, and what was getting recorded wasn't, If you didn't know, actually, Beacon Season 2 was when Gabby became super active. That was pretty much Gabby's shining moment. And I'm actually happy about that. Gabby... If Gabby hadn't quit YouTube, I don't know. Gabby was definitely one of those shining stars in the Beacon community that I really wish had stayed Let's Player, because she was and still is, probably one of the best commentators we've ever had. We as Beacon SMP. But back to the thing. So we decided not much had been getting done. Our plan had not been succeeded in Season 2, because our plan was to... It was relatively stay at spawn, and get things done. We'd also been having some issues with thievery on Season 2. Well, Season 1 also, but more so Season 2. Gabby had probably a stack of diamonds stolen from her at one time. And that's just not acceptable, that's just stupid. You can't expect to be active and happy on a server when you're getting all your diamonds stolen, especially a stack. It's pretty ridiculous. Got to a point where she was hiding her stuff. Got to a point where we were all actually hiding our stuff. So that wasn't fun. So we decided to reset. Back to the point. We decided to reset. And once we reset, we decided to put some rules in. We decided one rule was that we would share everything. You know, we'd share literally everything. There would be nothing that was not community on Beacon Season 3. And because of that, the only personalized items you have are in your ender chest. Because everything that's not in your ender chest is public. Personally, I really like this, and this may sound, you know, the way I'm saying it, it may sound like it was an issue. It was probably the best thing we did all season. I was very skeptical about people's ability to recognize how much they can take, what's a decent amount to use from the community stuff, as opposed to your personal stash in the ender chest. But people surprise me a lot. I'm the kind of person that underestimates people much more than I should. Not just like people of all ages. It's just, you know, I underestimate just the general populace of a person. That didn't make sense. I'm sorry. Once again, sick vibe, sick vibe. I'll have to get over that soon. So after we decided to do all the community stuff, we reset the map on I don't know what the date was. It was about a month ago from today. So not October, September 1st. I think. I'd like to say September 1st was the date that we reset the map for Season 3. That was a map Zolj had picked out. Zolj picked out this map, which I've been skeptical, because Zolj picked out the Season 2 map, and that was pretty good. I was still skeptical about his map picking, because the spawn was kind of hilly, and there was one small valley. There wasn't much to get done. So I was once again kind of skeptical, but we turned it around. I think if these guys decide to keep playing actively in the server, if they ever get to be active, again, I think spawn is going to turn out to be very nice looking. And before I go any further, I'm not leaving Beacon. I mean, I am leaving them, but I'm not leaving them as a group. If that makes any sense, I'm leaving Beacon as a content creation group. I'm not leaving them as a friend group, because I've made too many close friends with these guys to just leave them. That's I don't want to do that. It would seem stupid to waste that much time hanging out with people and you don't know them and then just leave. So not gonna be doing that either way. So we reset. I was tentative about the map, as I was with Season 2. And once we reset, it was much faster. It was a much faster love fest. Falling in love with it all over again, much faster than Season 2's map. I still, to this day, just once more side note, I still like our Season 1 map the best. Season 1 of Beacon SMP was... Maybe it's just because I was so active on that season, but I love that season so much. Oh my gosh, it was a good season. I don't think I can top it. There's just no way to top that season. Either way, back to what I was saying. So, we reset, and the plan was every week we would have a new community challenge, new community thing for us to all get together on Saturday and work and have fun together. What is this? Jungle Edge. Oh! Well, that makes sense. Just gonna take a screenshot of that. Oh, it's a cool looking grass right there. So over the sidetrack. Either way, we reset and we reset. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Get correct grammar. And we are doing community things every Saturday, and the idea was that we record a community video. Also, forgot to mention this, one of the big ideas was that we would not record any videos without another person in them, which quickly failed for me, seeing as I have a upload schedule, and I can't just wait for someone to come on the server, or wait for someone to answer my request to collaborate, so I can make a video every week. It doesn't work out like that. I wish it did, but unfortunately it does not. So either way, that failed entirely for me, and for most people. Back on topic once again. So, the idea was that we'd record community videos, and that would be able to help people that didn't make too many videos in the server to make videos, and the people that maybe run out of ideas, you know, they can make videos as well with the community. But it ran out also. The community, I'd say portal, the community area, just it flatlined very quickly, and I take a lot of responsibility in that. Granted, I shouldn't, because other people, if I had not been there, they should have been active. If you did not know, I was doing 3 plays at one time, towards the end of September and the beginning of October. I was doing 1 play for my community theater, 1 play for my school, and the other one, gosh, I think it was for my school. I'm still not exactly sure yet. I'm still actually working on that play as we speak. So that one's for school, but it's not like for school, if you understand what I'm saying, kind of. It's through the school, but it's not for the school, just put it that way. And I'm also working on a film project for a scholarship to help the video production program at my school get a boost. It's some Bread House thing, not exactly sure, some anti-bullying campaign that we have to film for. So we're gonna actually, yeah, it's a hard thing to film for. Back on topic, I'm getting so off topic with this. So our decision to make everything community and every video community just didn't work out, because the person that's pretty much been keeping the server alive for the past few months, and actually for the past few months of its incarnation, I wasn't there, and the people that were around on Saturday nights were just, not there. Honestly, I've said this in videos before, but if it wasn't for me, and I don't want to just take credit for other people's work, other people's hard work, but yeah, I also don't want to sound like a complete D-bag, like I did all these things, but if it wasn't for me, Beacon wouldn't have any videos out. Honestly, I think if it wasn't for me, Beacon SMP would still be either on Season 2 or Season 1. Might not have even gotten past Season 1, honestly, because I was the only active person on Beacon for quite some time, before Gabby came, and then after Gabby had left, for various reasons, I was once again the only active person, besides Bunce, who's now off at college, so I'm not sure how active he's going to be. Either way, or university as you might call it, in England, because he's Bunce, he's from England. So we reset, everything was turning out fine for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and we did our community builds and such, and then it just, I started doing plays, and it died. People were completely silent in chat, and I don't think I saw a single person even chat for 2 weeks straight. Besides me, of course. I was trying to get people active, and just word of thought: don't get people active when they don't want to be active. It doesn't work out well for anyone. Either way, so that happened. Beacon became once again silent. Just put it that way. And then we started having some more issues with just what's mine and what's yours, because some people on the server didn't understand the idea of community. They didn't understand what it means to say, this is mine, this is all of yours, or this is yours, this is mine, blah 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 blah. Once again, we didn't have, everything in the server was community, but some people didn't understand that. So we had some issues with that in the beginning of this season. And then after that, let's put some more, I need this, I need this. Click. Okay. Beginning of the season, once it died out, it was a ghost town. Beacon SMP quickly became just non-existent. We had the occasional person come on. We had during the live stream. It was during the live stream, my 24-hour live stream. Well, actually, we'll get to that in a second, because that was a big factor in this decision. That was definitely one of the biggest factors in this decision, actually, now that I think about it. Either way, back on topic. So, you know, we had Bunce occasionally getting on, throughout his university days. He's actually become more active. He's become decently more active lately. So, we've, grown a bond. We've grown a bond. As of late, because me and him have been the only people really on the server at all. So, once I became the only active person, it became quite hard to record things, you know, because there's no one giving you input, there's no one really helping you along. It becomes single player with extreme lag. I know a few big YouTubers have said this about their old servers. Single player with lag, and I think that is a great way to describe it. That's probably the perfect way to describe this kind of predicament. But either way, back to what I was saying. So, aside from the loneliness, when people would get on, such as, for example, during the live stream, you know, it didn't turn out well. It didn't turn out well because people like to mess with you when you probably shouldn't be messed with. Let's put it that way. And unfortunately, me and Zolj, I don't even know where me and Zolj are right now. I don't even know where we are as friends, just because of the live stream. Ever since the live stream, it's just been silent from him. Which I hate. I hate to be silent with people, but I'm giving some space to him. So, because honestly, I don't want to get into a fight again. I'm tired of it. I think once I banned him from our Twitch chat, he realized, oh wait, Ikor's not joking, for like the 100th time. Then he's kind of gone from there. But either way, back to what I'm trying to say. Oh, I skipped a very important step in the process. When people stopped becoming active, when people just pretty much stopped coming on the server, I decided it'd be a good idea to make community things, to make community projects that people would enjoy. The first one was the Guardian prank. The Elder Guardian prank, where I put an Elder Guardian spawn and gave people clues as to where the Guardian was. I was really hoping that people would band together and find that and make a video about it, possibly. But they didn't. They got pissed off at me for ruining their spawn, and then when I showed them where the Guardian was and requested that they record it at least so that my intention of having a video made out of it could be ellipsed. Ellipsed? I have no idea what I'm saying. It's not even a word. Could be realized. Just didn't work out. Because they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to be the people to give me the satisfaction of having something correct done on the server. Something actually done on the server. Which, it's probably my fault, in some part. I do take some blame. Because the prank was kind of devious. But I do wish that at least had the courtesy to just record it. At least for my sake. But back there, after the Guardian prank, I decided, you know what, people don't want this kind of prank. People don't want this kind of prank where you have to do something. People want something where you have the option to do something. So, from the Guardian prank, I decided to make the treasure map. The treasure map which is actually, oh my gosh. If it wasn't for what happened during the live stream, I would still be maintaining that, because I thoroughly believe that was a fun thing to do. That was an interesting thing to take part of, or at least to do. So, I don't know. So I did the treasure map, and after about a week of absolutely no one coming on the server, doing anything even pertaining to it, I got fed up. With the inactivity, and during the 24-hour live stream, I was on with Zolj, and I was like, hey, you want to solve this riddle? And he's like, oh, sure, fine. So I give him the riddle. He obviously can't solve it, because he's Zolj, he's derpy like that. So we solved the riddle. I helped him solve the riddle, give him a few clues. Even when I put him right in front of his face, he doesn't solve it, because... Just go watch the live stream. Go watch the live stream if you have any questions about what happened during that. Either way, push came to shove. Me and Zolj got into an argument about... I don't even know what it was anymore. It was something really stupid that we probably should have solved. Just go watch the live stream if you have any questions. And if the live stream is not up anymore by the time this you see this video, just don't ask me to go through with it. Go through with explaining it. I'm not going to. It's not something that needs to be explained. It's not like you will die if you don't understand what happened during the live stream. But let's just say, push came to shove, Zolj got banned from my Twitch chat, and yeah. So after that, I'd pretty much been contemplating leaving Beacon for a while, and that was the last straw. That was the point where I was like, why am I still here? There is no point for me to still be here because I can't get anything done. When I do try to get something done, it turns into a clusterfest. I'm not going to say the actual word because I don't like to swear on camera. Yeah, so that was that's my story. That's where I currently am in the YouTube spectrum. It's kind of sad, I know. So yeah, pretty much after the live stream, I decided I'd had enough, and I left. I decided to post something in the Beacon chat, saying I'm done, I'm leaving, I don't want to leave you guys, I just want to leave the business part of the server, and that's it. Now you may be wondering, why am I still on the server right now? If I've left, if I've decided to stop being a part of Beacon SMP, well, one of the reasons is because I still want to be making video content for you guys on an SMP. And currently, I have no SMP to go to. I've applied for an SMP. I applied for them. I'd like to say, I don't know, maybe same day as I officially left Beacon. Which may sound, oh, Eco just left so we could apply to this one server. No. This is a server that I have. I've known a lot of people that are currently on the server for quite some time, and I've known the community of the server for a bit. So I've known of them, I guess you can say. I haven't really known them personally. I've chatted with them once. That was a while ago. Either way, back to what I was saying. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the application through for the server. So until the application is either accepted or I'm denied and I have to search for another server, I don't want to just abandon my normal schedule for YouTube, because I do want to keep doing an SMP. As you might be able to tell, I've been working on, slowly but surely, working on something here, and we're probably not going to get to it this episode. most likely not going to finish it for a bit, actually. Hold on, does this go like this? Let me check. Yes, it does. Yeah, we're not going to finish this for a little bit, at least till next episode. Alright, it's been a few hours since the last clip was recorded. I've done pretty much the rest of this thing off camera, because it wasn't getting anywhere quickly, and I wanted to finish at least the hard-to-do center while I had some concentration on my hands. Hello? Do you want to die? At least get away from me, please. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I finished off my conversation. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else to talk about. So that's all. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Leaving Beacon, yada yada. It's so sad. I'm so sorry to all the people that subscribed for Beacon SMP. I know I was talking about having no place to go, unless I didn't put the clip in the video through post-editing, in which case I was not talking about that, and you can disregard what I just said. But yes, either way, hopefully I will have a new SMP. Oh, son of a gun. Hopefully I'll have a new SMP by the Saturday episode. Yes, I'm going to put out a new episode of Shadow Light this Saturday. That'll be I don't want to say a special episode, but it will definitely be a different episode. Okay, well now that we're pretty much done, I just have to add the torches right here. And we're finished. So, can you guess what this is? First off, it's not done. It's pretty far from being done. Probably going to actually finish it off next episode. But, you kind of understand. Maybe give you a top view. Let me go up to the tree. Be right back. Okay, sort of, kind of understand now. Man, probably not. It is going to be the portal to the new server. Yes, currently, as I did state before, I don't have a server to go to, since the application process is currently running, and I do not have any word of that at the moment. But once I find a new server to go to, that is hopefully fitting with my criteria, I'm looking for, if you're watching, you have a server, and this application does not go through, for this current server that I'm applying for, if I give word of that, and you want to have me come onto your server, here's my criteria. I would love to join your server, but I need a server with people that don't fight. I need a server with people that don't have an issue with each other. They're all pretty similar to one another. Therefore, that really demotes fighting. What I've found. I also need a server that doesn't have a dictator for an owner. I've run into a few of those servers just doing YouTube. Through community things with Beacon. It just doesn't work out. All the servers that I've known that have a dictator for a leader, it works for a little bit, and then people get fed up and leave. And the server shuts down. So, what the? But yeah. Then, on the last episode of the season, we shall jump through the portal, and we will see what's on the other side. I still have some detailed work to do at the bottom. I have some more TNT to collect. But we'll do that next episode. This episode's been very, very talkative, off topic. I have a lot of editing to do. Therefore, this episode will probably come out, on Thursday, not its usual Wednesday, just because I have so much editing to do, and I don't have enough time to edit, because I'm so tired and sick and blah. Either way, goodbye.